Hello, beautiful souls. How y'all doing? If you're new here, welcome. I'm Brainy, and this is Brainy Twin Gemini. If you're returning sub, welcome back. Love to have you as part of our soul tribe and our loving vibe. A little bit about me and this channel. I believe to be on the purest, rawest form of love connection, which is twin flame love. I brushed shoulders with my beloved for a good couple of decades before we came into physical embodiment in 2019. Our love was pure, raw, vulnerable, magnetic. However, it wasn't sustainable at that time. So we endeavored our journeys in separation to, I want to say, continue our awakening in our trauma journey. And by the grace of God, we are together at this very moment, this very day. It was a tumultuous journey in separation. I'm merely just a messenger here. So think of me as a friend, a coach, a guide, a mentor, however you resonate. Everything I do from pen to paper, and I'm presented with amazing messages each and every day. They're channeled through me, hence me giving them to you. And when I was in physical separation, I wrote thousands and thousands of pages, probably good 5,000. And there was very sacred messages in there that enabled me to navigate back to my beloved soul in physical embodiment. I was pushed to do this, to debunk many of the myths out there and just come to the truth. And if you've come here, that's great, because you were led here, you were divinely led here to come to the truth. So with that being said, I'm going to get started with a message. Again, if you're an existing or a new sub, I'm doing giveaways every Friday. All you have to do is, if you're new, hit the subscribe, like and comment. And if you're existing, like and comment, and you'll be entered into the weekly draw. So good luck, beautiful souls. So this energy with the masculine, but I want to say the twin flame collective is absolutely wild and crazy in a very, very, very good way. So with the masculine, they've known for some time that, first of all, you're twin flames, because they've never, even in physical separation, been able to get you out of their head or their heart, and nor are they meant to. But there is very, very significant, profound truths coming your way. So if you have doubt of this connection, this twin flame connection, there are going to be some very valuable truths that are going to quantify any doubt. So if you have doubt, it's going to provide these truths, these deep truths are going to provide the confirmation that you need, because there is a little bit of doubt and fear, but regrettably, that's what this journey is about. A lot of it is confusion and doubt. But one thing about this masculine energy is, like, I just see truth everywhere, and something very profound is happening in the universe right now. There's all sorts of truths coming. So sometimes they hurt, these truths, because you've been led to believe something, and then this truth comes and it unravels you to the core. Sometimes, truth is good, but sometimes it's also bad, because, not you per se, but, some of these truths are going to be difficult because you didn't see it. And as your third eye opens, which is calm down a little bit. I want to say the drainage has calmed down a little bit in the last 24 hours. But as you see the big picture and you're more aware and you get to your higher self and you become more intimate, you see things clearly. And then these truths start coming to you. And sometimes they're uncomfortable. But the most profound energy about this truth is the masculine wants to just bare their heart to you. They want it, like, this is truth of how they feel about you. It really truly is eating them up inside. because they want to tell you the truth. They want to come forth and tell you how they feel. They want to tell you that they know there's something very deep with the connection that you have. And, you know, they've been doing their own research, and everything leads back to you. Every road leads back to the divine feminine. This masculine is kind of like in rest mode, because there was a lot of sleepless nights in the last, I want to say, week, and the inability to have a restful sleep. So they're just like kind of like rest, relax, rejuvenate mode. It's very important to get in that rest for your temple, because if you don't have the proper rest, you start, you know, overthinking, overreacting. Things set you off more quickly. So they're in like rest and relaxation mode. Another thing is I'm feeling like yin and yang energy, and that represents masculine and feminine energy. I feel like it's coming together in like you are balancing. I just feel like something wonderful is happening. I felt this for days. So you're just like, that energy is harmonious. And when we navigate this journey, yes, you're predominantly one energy, masculine or feminine, but what you're meant to do is restore that energy, that both energies, and that yin and yang energy, or masculine feminine energy, however you resonate, you're meant to come into that harmonious balance. So if you're predominantly feminine, there's some masculine energy attributes that you may need to work on, and vice versa. You nurture each other's energy and help each other restore that balance. One thing that's going on with the masculine energy, as I said, I feel like the third eye chakra is near purification and completion. But now the second chakra, the sacral chakra, or Archangel Ariel, is purifying, and that's located in the sexual organs. It governs abdomen, sex organs, and lower back. When developed, it improves our connection to others, creativity, sexual fulfillment, and the ability to accept change. What is crazy about this is you may have some sexual energy towards your counterpart, and it's crazy. It's just, it seems to come from nowhere. It's wild, the energy that it goes back and forth between the two of you. But I do feel there is some unexplained lower back pain, because now I, being a messenger on this journey, have unexplainable lower back pain. And because I feel like I'm a disciple or a messenger on this journey, I experience these things. And then, you know, and I'm like, yeah, like, what is this all about? So there could be that purification going on. If you do feel this sense of pain, it could even be in your abdomen. You could have like gastronomic, I don't know how to say the word right now, but issues with that. Even, you may be having problems with, your sexual organs too. So it's very important to purify and clear that. I have great sacral or chakra videos in general, but I will put this one on the video today. So, and focus on the color orange if you can, because the sacral chakra is orange. So if you're meditating, quieting your mind, focus on that color, look at that color, and just, purify and cleanse. Another thing is, as I said, this masculine is, unfolding at the seams, so to speak, because they really truly do want to come to you. They want to mend any miscommunication. They want to mend and repair. So I have truth, mend and repair, rest. They truly do. When you go into separation, it's inevitable, and it's fear. It's very, very fear, because when you come into each other, you trigger. There's that instant trigger of all of these unsettling wounds. And at the time, one of you is not ready to face that yet. So you run. It's like when an animal is scared and they're feeling fearful, what do? They run from their predator. Not to say you're a predator at all, beautiful soul, but it's instinct. It's human instinct. It's animal instinct. They never, ever, ever meant to hurt you. They always felt that you deserved better, because when you trigger those wounds, it's like, no, they deserve I don't even know what they see in me personally. So it's easier to run. So just keep that. Bear that in mind. They never meant to hurt you. But another thing is like they're actually just breathing, like meditating and getting, I want to say get into that inner harmony, which is so beautiful. If they could say anything to you right now, what would it be? And you are my best friend. No one understands me like you do. So with this awareness, this knowledge, this just coming into your true authenticity, this masculine realizes that you really are their best friend. And no one understands them like you. And when you had that contact in the physical realm, you had so many similarities. It was eerily scary how similar you are. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. They want you to know that they are going through a forced spiritual awakening, and sometimes they feel like they're losing control, and to please be patient with them. This is a journey of a spiritual awakening, or your soul awakening. It's not voluntary, it's forced, it's scary as no tomorrow. And it doesn't just end. It's a journey. So you don't just wake up and say, hallelujah, hallelujah, I'm awakened. It's an evolution, it's a journey. And you continue to awaken as you endeavor your footprint here on this earth. So myself included, I mean, I'm with my beautiful beloved by the grace of God, but we are evolving on our spiritual awakening. It just doesn't end. You just come into more and more wisdom and more knowledge. And it is beautiful. And even when you are together in physical embodiment, bear in mind, there's still triggers there. Like we trigger each other intensely. We still have those intense triggers because you still have trauma. You can deal with your trauma always in a healthy way. And until it's part of who you are. And when you accept it and realize that it's part of your past and it's part of who you are, there's always that element of darkness there. But once you accept it, then you can endeavor forward. But don't kid yourself. If, twins trigger each other like nobody else can. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And 3 other beautiful messages for your beautiful loving souls. Love overcomes all obstacles. A change in attitude is all it takes to turn things around. Trust in love's power. It will transform you and the one you love. All will soon clear. I can't express that enough. Love does overcome all obstacles. Remain faithful. And that was another message from your masculine. Do not lose faith in our love. The moment you lose faith is the moment your journey just ends abruptly, because it's meant to bring you closer to your faith, not further from it. And if you're losing faith, then that is an immediate block, and it will stay there until you restore your faith in this connection. Another beautiful message for you. You are a jewel. Even though you may not see it, what you consider imperfect is an illusion. Even in darkness, you shine eternally bright. And this message keeps coming up, and it is. Even in darkness, you do shine eternally bright. You will go through some dark moments. The dark night of the soul, however you resonate, tower moments, however you resonate. And there's no written rule. You will go through it as many times as you have to until you accept the darkness as part of the light. You know, there's advocates out there that say, oh, you only go through the dark night of the soul once. No, you don't. If you're lucky, you will only go through it, well, once. But you may go through it a number of times, and it's uncomfortable. I went through it a number of times. That's how I know. There's no right or wrong GPS for this journey. Our blueprint, our DNA is different. So naturally our journey is going to be different as well, but more or less the same. You're entering a period of positive change, deep and profound transformations that occur at the deepest level of your being. You emerge with a renewed passion of life, full of romance and creativity. Absolutely resonates with the sacral chakra, creativity, positive change. The sacral is to accept change. Don't fight the changes within yourself or within what's going on in your life. Embrace them, accept them. And if you do, positive things will occur in your life. I love it all so much. As many of you know, numbers, animals, all sorts of beautiful messengers come to you each day. It's not a coincidence. As you awaken, you're more aware. You see these things. It could be repetitive. Sometimes they're repetitive because they're there to, you're in the cycle. So, I mean, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Sometimes it reminds you, okay, be aware of this. This isn't working. But most importantly, it comes to restore your faith all the time. Mine was a hawk, and I never seen one in my entire life until I was in physical separation, and it was perched on this apple tree in a residential area. And I'm like, what is this? Every day I'd see this hawk, not the same one, mind you, but, a hawk represents like spirit is on your side or is your guide. So that's how I knew, like, I was being guided. But the feminine animal spirit message today is giraffe spirit. See the big picture. Well, giraffe is very tall. They stand up tall. They can see everything. You are seeing the big picture. This is a reminder to see the big picture, and what the greater good is for you, and that is the destination of self-love and light. And once you get there, that's when the magic and the beauty occurs. For masculine animal spirit, it's turkey spirit. Give with gratitude and grace. I love that so much. I always say give with gratitude and grace before you ask for anything. But this is a reminder of that, give with gratitude and grace. This is a beautiful blessing. And sometimes it's not easy, but it is a blessing. And it is so important to be grateful for this gift of love that's been presented to you. It opens up all sorts of things within you that not too many people in this world get to discover. So very important to be thankful. And the overall message for this beautiful, beautiful twin flame collective is Rhino spirit and overcome any obstacle. You both lead each other energetically. You help each other overcome any hurdle, obstacle, interference in your path as you may navigate your way back to each other in physical embodiment. Beautiful, beautiful message today. If any of this resonates, kindly hit the subscribe if you haven't already. Like, comment, love to read your comments. Have a beautiful day, folks.